Late last week, Steve Bannon said that 40 Trump allies had been hit with subpoenas from the Department of Justice, from the grand jury, investigating the fake elector scheme and several other events, including Donald Trump's Save America Political Action Committee, other events surrounding January 6th. And at the time, it was like, all right, well, this is Steve Bannon out there whining. We don't know how much truth there is to this. Turns out Bannon, for once, was telling the truth. And yes, the DOJ did, in fact, hit at least 40 Trump associates with subpoenas in recent days, including confiscating the cell phones of two very close Trump associates, Boris Epstein and a man by the name of Mike Roman, who actually was the person who handed off the envelope of fake electors to be given to Vice President Mike Pence. So kind of obvious what they're looking at here with all of these new subpoenas, especially when you confiscate the cell phone of the guy who had the packet of fake electors and said, here you go. Let's overturn this election with these people right here. This is literally the plan. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of headaches for a lot of different people. Of course, the biggest being Donald Trump. The DOJ has also made it very clear that they are also looking at members of the House and Senate who may have been accomplices to the fake elector scheme. And in the case of Republican Senator Ron Johnson from Wisconsin, he tried to clear his name last month by saying that, yeah, he was involved in the fake elector scheme, but he was literally only involved for seconds, right? Only for seconds. And then he was like, no, I'm not going to do it now. I'm in. No, wait, I'm out. I don't know if that's going to keep you out of trouble, but I mean, best of luck with that defense there. Again, super big flurry of subpoenas, right? 40 in just a week. That is massive. This is a massive haul for the DOJ to bring these people, to confiscate electronic communication devices from these people for that grand jury to review. This also tells us, because these are very close Trump associates, okay? These are not just people way, way, way far down on the totem pole. It is getting closer and closer to Donald Trump himself. The circles are narrowing. That's the biggest takeaway from this particular story. They're inching closer and closer and closer with each new round of subpoenas, with each electronic device confiscated. All of it gets closer to Donald Trump, which tells us that the case they are trying to build in front of this grand jury is eventually going to link back directly to Donald Trump. The reason that is important is because we already know there's a lot of players in the fake elector scheme. We know there's several different laws that could have been broken with this, conspiracy to defraud the United States, undercutting the Electoral Count Vote Act. I forget the specific name of that. And then there's also several other forms of fraud, wire fraud, things like that involved that these individuals could be charged with. But as of right now, we, the public, do not have that direct link to Donald Trump. Okay? We've got the players, we've got the people, we've got the plan. We just have to link it back to Donald Trump. Well, we don't. Yeah, I'm not working for the DOJ. I'm not even a lawyer. But the DOJ has to do that. And if they're not able to do that, then we're probably going to see a heck of a lot more people get arrested and eventually put on trial for all of this. But without that big one, if they can't link it to Donald Trump, then he gets away with whatever. And you can't convince me that that guy wasn't involved. I mean, when everybody else in your circles was involved in this, when your lawyers, your personal lawyers were literally involved in this, you can't tell me he wasn't. The big question is, will they, the DOJ, be able to prove that? Because with the way the DOJ has been operating, not just with this investigation, but also with the Mar-a-Lago document investigation, they're making sure that they build an airtight case before they move forward with anything. And if they can't build that airtight case, they're not going to move forward with things. So let's hope they're getting the information they need. Let's hope out of these 40 subpoenas of individuals they want evidence from, maybe you got a couple squealers in there. I mean, I would think the odds would say, yeah, you've probably at least got one. And really, sometimes that's all it takes is the one squealer. And if they can find them, they might be able to link it to Trump a lot faster than they had hoped. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.